So we have a brand new detecting adventure today. I'm out on the old boat and we're going to cruise around at some spots that I've been to years past and done very well in, and hopefully are going to do well today. I have a good feeling because we just got here. I'm still in the boat and I see something cool. Do you see it? Looky. It's a bottle right there. Well, I guess I'm pretty much warmed up, or I guess really cooled down, although not really cooled because it's like 95 and the water's not that deep here. I hunted this small area right here and I want to show you what we found so far, and I think we'll get a video, so we'll head up to the good area now. Basically all I did was work this area a little bit just in the water. We're going up on the shore here, or the bank, and then we're going to move up the creek where it should be some better stuff. This is what I found just in the water. A lot of these hot rocks, they give a mid-tone. They sound good, but they only read about 40, right around 38 to 40, so we don't have to dig any of those signals, and there's tons of them in here. Did find this. This is kind of cool. That's some type of lock to a bag or something, I guess. And there's the other part of it. They were together. It's a WWW something company. And of course, you always have to be wary of these things. These are all over the rivers. You get the signal off the cap, sounds really good, and when you're digging with your bare hands, you get cut. So you gotta be really careful digging these signals. And then a couple fired modern bullets. Of course, they aren't very wonderful, but they're signals, and that makes me happy. It tells me that people have not been in here recently, because this is a known area, and other people come here, so maybe I'm the first one this year. Now this is a piece of iron. Wow, look at that. That thing must weigh 20 pounds. Whoo! Snapped off. Just like a twig. Sweet. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I worked that area and found a couple more pieces of junk, a lot of trash. So we're going to go ahead and move our AO and go to what I hope is going to be a better spot. Well, it will be a better spot. I can guarantee it if you look at my finds. That's what I found since I last talked to you, besides a lot of junk. That's a modern bullet. You can see the little, tiny vertical grooves in there. That's a dead giveaway for modern bullet, no matter what size it is. And then a lead weight. Head up creek, find some treasure. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave the boat right there. I came up above the area that I wanted to detect. That way we won't muddy the water up. We're just going to hike down below it and then work our way back up. You can tell the creek is just really still going down. Look at all the bottles. The creek is still going down. Yeah, a lot of junk in there. Ooh, but I have found some Civil War stuff. And some nice older stuff too, some nice old coins. Well, look at the fishing. These rocks here, I think is actually part of the ford. We came across the creek and went up this hill, and I'll show it to you when we get down just a little bit further. And this is where the ford crossed and went up the hill right there, and they actually had it lined with rocks. And when there's no leaves on the tree, you can see it a lot better. So we're going to go down about 100 yards below here and start. All these trees were not here. This stuff was not here last time I was here, but that's been several years ago. This is a good area right where I'm standing, or at least it was. Look at that. Man, this is so slippery. Almost fallen about 3 times today. All right, we're gonna hike on down. We'll get started. Now, just to give you an idea what I'm hearing in here, there's a lot of junk. That's where I think the ramp is for the ford. These trees right here, they weren't even in here last time I was here. Those have washed down in the floods, but just to give you an idea, using the AT Max today with 0 discrimination, just for a few minutes. I'm going to bump it up to about 10. Ooh! That's a happy little signal right there. Let's go ahead and dig that while we're running. Now, I don't know if you noticed what I did, is I put my foot up right here, and that marked the spot. I know it's about 10 to 12 inches over to this direction. So when I grab my pinpointer, I know I go right down beside my foot and over about 10 inches. Okay, I can hear it beeping. Obviously you cannot, we can't see underwater, so we're not even gonna try. All right, appears to have moved. There it is. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, what do we got? You see my hand? I don't see it in there, do you? Yeah, I hope it's probably that's a hot rock right here. I guarantee that's not what I heard. Oh, no, it isn't. Look. That's kind of cool. That's a bullet in wood. That's a fired modern bullet. You see it's copper jacketed. It's a copper on it. And it's stuck into a tree or something. And the tree has rotted away. So that's actually kind of cool. I'm going to try to preserve that. Just because it's neat looking. Okay. Oh, if I don't drop it, I'm going to put that in my shirt pocket. Well, about a foot away from that bullet in wood, I got another signal just like the one I dug. And it looks to be like an Indian head penny to me. Yeah, you see the wreath on the back where it says 1 cent. I can't read the date on it. I don't know if we'll ever be able to, but let me clean off just a second. Nah, it's upside down. But it sounded just like that bullet, so maybe there's a whole bunch of them down there. Now this is an interesting little doodad. I don't know if that's a coin. I guess it is it, or a button, or neither. Wow, smooth. You know, I think it's actually, I don't know, what is it? I think it's an Indian head penny that is just really, really worn. Looks like the wreaths just a little bit on that side. See the 2 wreaths on the side, maybe. And some type of design on there. Yeah, that's an Indian head for sure. I can see it right there. Man, that thing's worn smooth. Wow. Well, that's 2 in the pocket. Whee. Well, I didn't get skunked for Civil War stuff. I got a mini ball. This is a Civil War mini ball that has been carved. A soldier took a knife and carved the bottom off for some reason. Now you notice it doesn't have that nice dark gray patina, so that tells me it's come out of the bank. So it's either washed out of that bank some time ago, or maybe came down on one of these tree balls. You know, the tree roots that carry all the dirt with them. And it could have come down with one of those and dropped out, but it's not white, so it's been, you know, it's been in the water a good part of its life, but that's a good sign right there. That means the soldiers were right by here, unless it washed out on a root ball, sitting around carving stuff. So maybe they threw out a gold coin on a necklace too. So I have a nice little signal here I want to dig with you. Just above where I found that bullet, maybe, I don't know, 20 yards. Digging a lot of junk. But the problem is, it's not really a problem, it's just the name of the game, is you have to dig that stuff if you're looking for relics, Civil War relics, or any other kind of relics. Now, if you're just in a playground digging up quarters, then you don't have to dig bottle caps. But if you're looking for relics, you got to dig bottle caps, because not everything is a perfectly round, great signal. You have buttons that are flattened out, you have ID badges that are bent over, and if you're not digging bottle caps when you're relic hunting, you're not relic hunting. You're looking for quarters in the sand lot. Anyway, I got a good signal here, 70s. Fingers crossed it's something good. I got a pocket full of stuff to show you that's not so good, but I'm thinking this one might be something. Maybe it's a quarter from the sand lot. I don't know. But, all right, we're gonna just go under and see if we can find it with a pinpointer. Well, I'm not going to throw that down in disgust, because that could have been something really good. That's a big old chunk of copper wire. The next one might be a sword hilt made out of the exact same stuff. I just heard something really weird. I'm digging a few signals in here. Nothing really great, but I kept hearing this big like cracking noise over there in those woods. Like every once in a while, just go crack, and I thought it was like somebody making, trying to get firewood. Then all of a sudden, a gigantic tree fell. I mean, it was huge. I couldn't see it, but it was like right up in there somewhere. So I guess it was just gravity taking care of one of those bad boys. Kind of weird that it would do it on a day like today. It's so nice. Anyway, I just dug what I think might be a card bullet, maybe made into a sinker. Not 100% on it. Looks almost like a sharp. It's got that ring right there. not a ring, but it's, yeah, it's a ring. A 3-ring mini ball was actually a 3-groove mini ball because they have grooves. This Sharps has rings. That's what it is. But I think that's actually is a Sharps bullet right there. All right, we'll keep looking around here. Unfortunately, it gets stirred up and you can't see anything. Get out there a little more in the current, we might have some better luck where you can see some stuff. Or if I get into a good pocket of stuff, I'll get the camera up more often. Before we get started, let me show you what I have in my top pocket that I haven't put in a bag yet. This is some of the other stuff I've been finding. You see some fired bullets in there, and I think that's a piece of a lantern right there, that round thing, and I'm not sure about that. It's probably a battery. This is this little strip of lead that's in there. It's really kind of hard to see. Is I think it's what they call a torpedo, or part of one, and it's a little device they put on the railroad track that is actually like a little explosive device, and it's a safety thing that, so when a train comes by, this is in the old days, the train would run over this thing and it would explode, go pow, make a big cracking noise, so that the workers could know that the train was coming. So I don't know why they couldn't hear a steam engine, because there were steam engines back there, and they were really noisy if you ever heard a steam engine. But yeah, they're little strips of lead. I used to find them, well, I do find them all the time, and I didn't know what they were, but one of my fans told me that's what they are, torpedoes, railroad torpedoes, I believe. You can look it up online. If I get any more good signals and the water looks like it's going to be clear enough, we'll get some underwater action here. This one here has a little bit of juice behind it. I don't think it's big enough to be a can, and it's got a nice high reading. So let's dig that together. I think there's enough current, as long as we might have to turn the camera off every once in a while though. Woo! Okay, let's go under and clear it out just a little bit. What the heck is that? I guess that's 2 sinkers put together. That's not what we heard. That's what we heard was much squeakier than that, I do believe. Yep. The current is taking forever to clear too. It's really, oh, sorry. Yep, that's a squeaker right there. That's silver. That is a Barber Quarter. It's funny talking about digging quarters in the sand lot. I just dug one, but at least it's silver. Don't know what the date is on that thing. All right, we'll clean that up a little bit later and take a look at it. Sweet, I got some silver. I'll check, make sure there's not more down there. Well, a nice high squeaker here, and it's pretty shallow, so I thought we'd try to dig it together. Pretty good size though, that's the only problem. Yeah, so it's a nice high squeak. Oh no, it's a piece of pipe. Yeah, it's a little too big for a coin, that's for sure. Oh well, we're going to go up a little bit further, then we're going to head back to the boat. We're going to go in the deep water, see if there's anything out there. So I'm kind of in an area now where there's a lot of trash, like, you know, mason jar lids and bottles and stuff. But I'm digging a little hole. We'll get a good signal, and I see some copper wire and a lot of broken bottles. But it might be a coin in there too, so I thought we'd get you involved and get you underneath. There's enough current here. I think it'd be kind of exciting. I wish I had my mask so we could go under with you, but oh well. I guess you can just hold your breath. I guess it was just like a little heart-shaped locket that I thought might have been a coin. A lot of junk though. I'm gonna mess around here a little bit, just kind of fan some more. If I see anything good, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we're gonna get out of this spot where we dumped a lot of junk and move on upstream. I have found a few bullets up in that area right there, so I'm hopeful we'll still find some more stuff. Now here's a curious find. There's 2 bullets that are fired that are fused together. So I'm thinking they were probably fired into a tree or maybe that mud bank, and they just happened to hit each other. Probably a tree. Maybe somebody's shooting at a target, and one of these big old trees, maybe had a target on it, they're shooting at it, and a whole bunch of bullets hit one spot, and the tree rotted away, fell into the river, rotted away, and the bullets fell out. So I can't tell if those are Civil War era or not. What the heck was that? I don't know. Sam Squinch. Something up in the tree. Or a little squirrel, I reckon. I tell you, when that big tree crashed, it was kind of like right directly behind me now. That was kind of an eye-opener, man. I think it would have killed me if I'd have been underneath it. So I'm like a foot away from where I found those 2 bullets fused together, and I just found another fired bullet, and that's definitely a Civil War era one, and it's fired. So those other 2 might be as well. Huh. We'll have to slow down in here. Nothing else. Might be a bunch of fired bullets. Let's take a listen together real quick. They were only a foot apart. That's my pick right there. I don't wanna... Might be my pick. Ooh, let's take that one together. Hold your breath. Well, a piece of copper wire and a fishing weight. All right, I'm gonna put you away. I'll wait till we start finding some good stuff. So we're back at the boat, and we're going to try to scout a new spot before it gets dark and we have to leave. I'm kind of tired of this one. Let me show you what I found on the way back. Not a whole lot, and you've probably seen a couple of these pieces. Got a fired bullet or 2. Got that square lead disc. I guess it's some type of fishing weight. And I guess that's a seal, some type, bale seal type thing. Alright, so jump in the boat and go to the main river, which isn't too far. We should have plenty of time to get back before it gets dark, so don't worry about that. I'll take care of you. Well, I zipped down to the river to check out a new spot. This is my very first target. Look at that bad boy. That's a colonial era button for sure. Wow, very first target. Look at all the wasps in here. But it's nice hard pan. Everything should be shallow, so hopefully there'll be some good stuff. We have enough time to check it out at least. Always come back tomorrow, can't we? Well, here's my second target, just up from the button. And it looks like a little pewter figurine of a child, and I don't know if that's a mother or a monk or something. I have no idea if that's an old one, but could be. It's right next to the button. This is sweet. Well, I just dug a cool little pocket knife. Don't know how old it is. Wow, that kind of looks like blood, doesn't it? I imagine it's pretty old, as rusty as it is. Yeah, I think we're definitely coming back here. This is going to be our next stop. Maybe even tomorrow. Sorry I didn't get this one on camera. I just kind of looked down and saw this gold looking thingy, and I thought it was a pull tab, but it's actually a gold ring. Got 2 crosses on it, and it says something in the middle. I'm not sure what it says. Ah, there it goes. There's a solid in there though. It's not even covered up. Pretty sure it's gold. Or aluminum. Not sure which. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm still digging stuff, and I really want to come back, but I think I'm going to wait until the water clears up so we can get some good underwater action. It's actually a lot easier for me to dig too, because I can see and it's just a lot easier on my fingers. But let me show you what I just found. I'm still in the area where I found the button and the little rosary type thing. And I just dug this, which is very, very old. This is like colonial era, shortly thereafter. Goes as horse tack, very heavy brass. And my very last target I wanted to show you is this little knife. It's a solid silver knife, and it's engraved. Ooh, or it scratches on it. I can't tell which. Probably scratches, but that tells me that there's something pretty good going on right here along this bank. So we're gonna save it and wait till that water clears up good. So wouldn't it be cool if we could see it better underwater instead of like this? Ooh, looky, it looks so wonderful, boy. All right, we'll come back. Thanks for joining me today. We found a few Civil War bullets. I've got some coins. It's I think 3, 4, 5 coins, and one of them was silver quarter. I ought to clean them up, shouldn't I, and let you know what they are. I'll try to remember to do that. If not, oh well. It's a good winter project. All right, we'll see you on the next trip. Won't be here, but we're coming back here before I post this video.
My lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the